Jamey Johnson, Mowin Down the Roses, CVT guitar lesson for Joel. We're doing this in standard tuning. Joel, I must have written this out 3 times and thrown stuff away, trying to come up with the right groove for this, because that's really what it is. It's just a pocket groove. So I went for this kind of funk feel with it, and we needed some consistency. So there's not a whole lot of parts, but there's going to be a new concept of percussive playing involved in this for you, and maybe a new chord or two, definitely one. So we're going to start section 1. I just kind of set it 25 seconds because he's doing the tinkering and stuff at the beginning, and we're going to go 12 times of this. I would do 4 without vocals and then 4 with vocals. Hopefully this isn't too busy for you to sing over. I tried to sing over it and I could, but I'm used to doing it. It's not too crazy, but it's a little bit of a new element that we're working on with you. So starting with octaves, 3E muted A, 5D. We're going to go down, up, down, and then upstroke on 4/6 EA, and then so that's G octave, G in the octave, G sharp in the octave, and then A with the octave, which is 5 mute 7. When you hit that, short rest with a slide, so it's right. That'll lead us to an A7. I believe I showed you this version as well as a couple others. Open A, 2nd fret, D, G, and B. I like to bar that, and then 3E. We're gonna go. Here's where it gets a little tricky, man. Strum strings 5 through 1. String mutes up down. So it's. So I'm lifting the pressure up. I bring my middle finger down to secure the mute, and go up down on that. And then up down chord mute. Up chord, down up mute. So you may have to piece it together, but this would be everything minus the octaves. This hand just keeps going, but where you hit, sometimes it's ups on the chord, sometimes it's down. That's the groove that's going to take you up to 1 minute and 24 seconds, which is the course. So we have. I know I'm making it look easy. It may be easy for you, but usually stuff like this, unless you're used to playing kind of that funk thing, it can be a little challenging. Section 2, this is really your last part. It's long. It's an A7 as well, but I'm going for a higher inversion because I can hear a high A in it. So from the D string working down, it's 7, 6, 8, 5. Okay, my 3rd finger, I'm going to make sure to mute the D string, or the A string, although you can hit it, but I'm keeping it more closed off and tight. So here's going to be your groove. If you can get that, you're going to have all of this. Down, up, down, up, down. That last up, down was mute. So let's subgroup that. We got. Okay, up on the chord, down mute. You can even subgroup that, right? Reggae. Connect it all. Chord up, down up mute. Oop, pulled the string right off the neck. So that gives you. And then the chord, down up, down up. So I wanted the groove. This is really a lesson about the groove and the feel. If you did just the strum of section 2, it's. Doesn't seem like it, huh? It's where we're punching in the chords versus the mutes. 4 times. Then we're going to go to a D9. Now I think this is a new chord for you. Middle 5A, index 4D, 3rd finger bar the 5th fret on the D, G, and B. Do the same strum, and this is going to go 2 times. Down. Back to the first one, A7. But check this out. Do it 1 time. Boom. Then we're going to have a series of repeats coming in at 149. all the way through 240, and then I'll show you what to do on the end. But before we end this lesson, let me play section 2 a little bit slower, so you can hear it in context, right? So. Back to A7. Five staccato hits at the end for strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? If this is a little weird for you to get to, picture it as an F chord. So you can actually bar it if it's quicker for you. Play it on 5, 5, 6, 7, and then drop your pinky to 8B. That might land you there faster. So, what you'll do, at the 240 timestamp, you'll look in there and you'll see section 1 4 times at the end. So I'm going to do the last two, the third and fourth time, and show you how I was thinking to end it. I would end it off the octaves. If you have drums, da, 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 down, or whatever. But that way you're ending with a good groove. Exaggerate that bend. Slide it, boom, karate chop, rest. Alright, dude, this is cool. This is different. Please get back to me on it and let me know how you're doing with this percussive style playing. It's not something you find in country often. It's blues kind of funk, you know. So, alright, Joel, thanks.